So how about you? How are you doing?
I'm doing quite well. Thank you so much for asking. Just a day ago, my exams are over, my final exams. So now I will be having my vacation. So pretty happy.
Okay, so how did it go, your exam?
Yeah, actually, my papers were quite fine. And yeah, now I'm waiting for the results. Let's see what happens. But I'm happy that this session is over, at least.
Okay, so you can wait for the party. So when the result will be out.
Let's see by God's grace what happens. But what about you? Any new news? Anything new?
No, no, there is nothing new. I am just focusing on my endeavor to learn this language. So I'm taking classes. And yesterday I got two message from co-learners also. They want to have session with me. So that's what I am
Okay.
doing. Yes,
Okay, okay, okay. So you are quite busy with your professional work, right?
yes, yes. And what about you? Take a break for
Right.
some days because I last week I also tried to book a session with you, but you were not there. And
Okay.
this week I could book. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, for 5 days, I was on a break, and I thought that after my exam will be over, I will be here. So I am now quite free.
Yes, yes, right. Nice to see you again. And you are wearing a very colorful dress. It looks good on you.
Thank you so much. It's good to see you again. And what about your New Year plan or any party you are going to conduct on 31st?
No, 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 I don't have any such plan. But if anything happens, like say, we just have some good food only, nothing more than that.
Okay.
Because the enthusiasm that I had earlier when I was young, it is no more. Now it's your time. You people will be celebrating, and yeah, you may share something that what you are going to do in the new year or even
Mm-hmm.
in the Christmas that going to happen tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. That's great. Merry Christmas in advance, but
Yeah, same to you. Merry Christmas.
thank
Yes.
you so much. Thank you so much. What about the weather? Are you enjoying it so far?
Yes, yes. Really, I really enjoy the weather. It's I hope it lingers a lot for many days.
Yeah, definitely. Wishing the same actually. Okay,
Yes.
so about today's topic, it is going to be cities. Do you
Hmm.
want to discuss about that?
Yeah, let's try. I mean, I will try. Let's see what are the question you have kept in store for me.
Sure, sure, sure. Definitely. Let's proceed then. So, do you prefer to stay in the cities more or villages? Which one?
Uh, when it comes to live in a place like a city or village, so I would prefer to live in a village. But at the same time, I would like to tell you here is a catch is that in village there may not be many facilities which we get in the cities. So in
Mm-hmm.
that case, under compulsion, even though I don't like to be in a city, to live in a city, but I have to. Like if I mention
Okay.
something, health facilities, education facilities, and other infrastructural facilities, even as I'm talking to you now, so your internet facility should be good enough to
Mm-hmm.
proceed with the conversation. So
Right.
what happened if I live in a village, that facility may not be available.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
so even though I love to live in a place which is very quiet, like in a village area, but still for all those facilities that offers in a city, I would love to be in a city.
Okay. All right. All right. Great. Great. So, can you tell me something about the city where you were born and how was your experience living there?
Okay, so I was born in a very small place. Even if I mention, you may not know about that. But the city that I live, I was brought up, uh, not city actually, a small town that is called
Mhm.
Dumnuma. So I was
Okay.
raised in Dumnuma, and this place is based on tea gardens. So around
Okay.
the town, there are many tea gardens, and there are many tea factories where so many workers are employed. So basing on those people, the cities has grown up. There are many
Okay.
businesses running on depending on them, and
Hmm.
I really enjoyed living there. Okay, so when I came to senses after my birth, so I saw many greenery there because full of tea
Okay.
plantation, and
Hmm.
those days are really very good. I really enjoyed. I really miss all those days. And
Okay.
when we live in a city, you are bound to encounter with pollution, but it is
Yeah.
not there. The air is very clear, and yeah, it's. I was raised in a place really I enjoyed. That was very good.
Okay. Dumduma, that's a very beautiful place actually. I heard a lot about it. Then I
Okay.
think, yeah, that's a very beautiful place. I have also heard something about the weather in that place. I think the weather is quite good, pretty much good, I think. I was actually asking that I have heard this thing about Dumduma that the weather is pretty much moderate. It is neither too hot nor too cold. Am I right?
No, no. It during winter it becomes more cold. The
Oh,
cold
okay.
that we are experiencing now in Guwahati, it is more
Hmm.
there.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Beautiful. So when was the last time when you went to your hometown?
Last time I forgot it, maybe 2 years ago. So far, I just went there to attend one
Hmm.
marriage ceremony. That's why. So you'd never
Okay.
visited any place in Upper Assam?
I never got the chance actually to visit any place in Upper Assam, but I did visit Lower Assam. What
Yeah.
was the name of the place? Baihata Sariyali. That is actually
Okay.
where my father was born, actually in that place. So I went there, but I think in the future I will go to Sivsagar. That's my mother's
Oh,
place actually.
okay.
Yeah.
So you were born and brought up there in Baihata Chariali.
No, actually, I was born and brought up here in Guwahati because, yeah, only my father was born there. But later on, when my father's siblings were there, they were born here actually in Guwahati. So they already settled here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you never visited Upper Assam. Okay. So I was born in
No.
Upper Assam and I
Hmm.
came in search of job. So I have settled here in Guwahati. And
Next question I would like to ask about city. As now currently you are residing in Guwahati, right? So
mm,
what is
mm, mm.
that thing you love the most about this city where you are residing?
I think Guwahati is a very beautiful city. The people lives here are very kind and compassionate. They help when each other when there is a need, and it's a kind of cosmopolitan city. There are
Hmm.
many people of many religion cohabiting together. So it's very good. The place is very good to live in. The
Hmm.
infrastructure facility is very good and it is developing day by day. And the facilities, that minimum facilities which we require to live in a place like health facilities and educational, all these are here in Guwahati, and the transportation is
Hmm.
very good. So wherever you want to go, you are getting these city buses every minute. So yeah,
Hmm.
really, I like Guwahati very much.
Hey, I am also happy to see people like you who are very compassionate, who are very, what should I say? They start loving the place where they start living actually. This is a very
Yeah,
beautiful
yeah.
quality, right?
Yes, yes, it is also there because when initially, if you land some place, you may not like it immediately, but after living there
Yeah.
for some time, you start to love it. Yes, it does happen.
Mhm. Exactly, exactly. That's true. That's true. Okay, so another question I would like to ask you, as we are talking about cities, and many people they have this complaint about cities that they are very polluted, lots and lots of pollution, less nature, less forests and trees. What do you think about it? Do you have the same opinion when you hear cities?
Yeah, I would not deny that the pollution is definitely there because if you look up on the sky is not very clear. There is
Hmm.
something hazy you will find. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
pollution is there. In some cases, we are also responsible. The people we live in, we are sometimes that we don't care about throwing our garbage, and
Mhm.
sometimes we end up throwing somewhere which is not good, which should not be like that. So at one, the government as well as the common people both should come together to make our city beautiful. We should be
Right,
aware how to make our city beautiful, and we should do that in making it beautiful. So pollution is a issue we cannot deny because if you have to in the name of development, no, you have to do something. Even in some cases, it's an issue in our place, Guwahati, like cutting of trees
right.
while making an
Mhm.
overbridge. So when you cut trees, the pollution level will go up. But when you think about the development, you have to do that also. So we are in
Right.
a situation which is neither suit us. So that's what we have to compromise the situation and we have to strike a balance how to go about it, and we should be aware also.
Absolutely. Very well answered. Very good. I totally agree with you because when we talk about cities, the development, the progress, it's something which we all want, right?
Hmm.
And I think we should keep everything in a balanced manner. Okay, last question for today that I would like to ask you. When you hear the word city, which city comes to your memory suddenly?
Earlier it was Mumbai, but nowadays I don't think about that. Now it's Guwahati only. If I move somewhere, suppose for a few days I go somewhere, but I always want to come back to our place. So Guwahati will
Mhm.
always be there in my mind. I love it.
Okay, that's great. That's good to hear. Okay, all right. First of all, I don't know what was the problem. Very sorry for the inconvenience. I have to figure it out, maybe Skype problem or something. But thank you so much for joining the session. And if I have to give very quick feedback, I will definitely say one thing that when a person has some talent, right, that talent is something which will make that person's personality more attractive, I feel. And speaking in English properly is a talent, and you
Yes.
have that, right? And
Okay.
whenever we are talking, I always feel like you are very intellectual. You know all the answers to the question. You are quite well, you have, investigated, experimented everything, and you know the answers nicely. I feel that personally. So it's always good to talk with you. And I should really say that you are quite an ardent speaker. You speak quite well. So it is always good to speak to you. Thank you so much for joining. Is there anything you want to add?
No, I just want to tell you, Rishika, thank you for all these accolades that you showered on me. Thank you very much for that. It will boost my confidence and I will continue to do my journey. Thank you very much. And soon we'll meet again.
Surely, surely. Thank you so much for joining. Take care of yourself and hopefully we will meet very soon.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you. Bye bye. Good night.
Bye bye. Good night.